Hey folks, welcome back. Thanks for tuning in. This is the second video on tuning up and taking care of my 68 Chevy C10 pickup truck. Last time I rebuilt the carbs, changed the oil, took care of the cooling system, and this time I'm going to tune the carbs a little bit, check the rest of the fluids, check the ignition timing, probably do a couple of other things. So let's go ahead and get at it.
I've mentioned I wanted to do some carb tuning, and in order to do that you're going to need a jet kit for your specific carburetor. In my case it's an Edelbrock. Generally comes with a couple of main jets, different metering rods, and vacuum springs to play with. Now I've been cruising around at 21 here, which is on the lean quadrant of the spectrum. My spark plugs confirm that I've been running a little lean. Now I'm going to try going to a richer condition only on the power mode. So that would mean going from 21 to 22, meaning that I need to change out both my main jet and my metering rod. So I'm going to go ahead and pop the top of the carburetor off, because to get to the main jet, that's what you got to do. Okay, these are the pistons and rods that came out of the carb, the jets that came out of the carb, and these are the rods that need to go in. Ultimately what happens when you open the throttle is the metering rods that are clogging the jet move up out of there, allowing more fuel to flow into the engine. So I'm going to get these rods swapped out and put back into the carb. Like I said, before I can check the transmission fluid, I need to get the engine up to operating temperature. The same goes for setting the ignition timing. So let's get it going. So to check the transmission fluid, you need to have the car running on level ground, warmed up to operating temperature. Could use a little bit more in there. And we're good. So the last thing I want to do before we can go drive around is to double check the ignition timing. And how you do that is here on the harmonic balancer. There's a timing tab with numbers on it, and as the engine spins you can see where your advance is. The way that you would adjust that is by rotating the distributor body itself to get it all dialed in. So first let's just see where it's at. I might not even have to mess with it. Alright, if my timing light will work like it should, you can see a faint white line towards the top of that timing tab there. That is roughly 16 degrees initial advance, which is about what we're looking for. A little low, but I'm going to call it good. And that's what you're looking for, is the timing mark relative to the little reference tab on the engine.
since I last checked in with you, and I'm going to go ahead and pull off and show you what I've been working on. Right, got these spark plug wires on here. The old looms were causing me trouble. Put some new valve covers that are specifically center bolt for these Vortec heads. I relocated my fuel pump and fuel filter to under the hood versus under the truck, where it's a lot harder to get to, and incorporated a mount for that fuel filter to my radiator mounts. Let me get back on the road. Does it for me. Really appreciate you watching and going through this whole process with me. I didn't make these videos so much to show off my truck as I did to emphasize the importance of self-reliance, being a good steward of the things that you own, and at least attempting to fix them if they break. Taking care of your mode of transportation is a good way to be excited about getting out of the house every day, going to experience something new. Anyway, I hope to see you on the road. Take care.